Good morning everybody, and welcome to phase 4 of our care workshops. I'm really glad that you were able to invest your time to come along today, which I hope you'll find a very useful and enjoyable day. Before I talk a little bit about what phase 4 of the care workshops is all about, I wanted just to recap on the first 3 workshops that we've had to date. Most of you would be aware that the first workshop that we had a little over 12 months ago now, that workshop was designed to sensitise everyone to the concepts of customer care, customer centricity, which is really what the care program is all about. The second workshop that we did was really focusing on some of the tips and techniques and strategies that you could actually adopt in servicing your customers and your clients on a day-to-day basis. The third phase, which we finished a couple of months ago, was about communication. And that was designed to help you, particularly around written communication, particularly emails, which you're designed to do every day. And what we tried to do in those workshops was to try and help you construct more meaningful email communication. So what's phase 4 all about? Well, phase 4 effectively is the capstone. It's the sort of finishing block to the whole phase of the care workshops. And what we want to try and do over the next day or so is to try and give you and recap on all the issues that we've talked about in the first 3 workshops and equip you to basically go out there and deliver customer service to all your clients and customers on a daily basis once you walk out of the workshop. But what were the objectives of the whole care program? I mean, some of you would have heard me talk a bit before around what we actually wanted to try and do with these care workshops. Customer centricity for me has been a real passion. I believe that when we're in a business like IFS, which is about servicing our customers, we have to be customer focused. The customer has to be at the centre of everything that we want to do. And that's why it's been a particular passion of mine over the last 12 months to try and embed this with everyone within IFS. But customer centricity is not just about the customer. What I've found, and one of the reasons why I wanted to pursue this program, is that it actually makes life better for you. If you think about it, when you're getting good customer feedback, when you're working with customers who really appreciate what you do on a day-to-day basis, it gives you a buzz in your day-to-day work. So really, the objective of the workshops is to really make a significant difference in everything that we do in IFS and to really get our customers, those in the practice, to really sit up and notice about the change in terms of what's happening. So what have been the outcomes to date? What's been the track record after the 12 months that we've had from the care workshops? Well, to be fair, to begin with, particularly around the first workshops, there was a degree of scepticism. Not everyone was convinced that this was the right thing to do, whether this was the right way to spend a day or 2 days together. But I think as time went on and people went through the workshops, they realised that maybe there was something in this. Maybe there was something around giving better customer service and effectively giving us a better kick in terms of what we do on a day-to-day basis. The other great outcome for me around the care workshops has been the fact that over the last 12 months, we've been able to nominate over 40 Care Leaders of the Month. And those are individuals who we've recognised both in terms of a certificate, but more importantly a financial reward, to really recognise where they've gone the extra mile and really gone out of their way to deliver a customer service, which has been recognised by the client, but also by their leaders. The other thing that we've done around an outcome from the workshops is develop an IFS customer feedback process. So on the My PWC portal, we basically allow people from the practice to go on in a very simple way and just provide feedback by way of a smiley face or a frown face in terms of individuals that have really gone out of their way in doing what's required around customer centricity. And I guess that also leads on to some of the success stories. I mean, what's been fantastic for me in the different parts of IFS has been seeing some of the great things that many of you have been doing. And just to pick out a few, in finance, I know over the last few months the Project Precision has been a huge project and has involved many of you in finance working extraordinary hours to really try and develop what we will have in the next few weeks as a market-leading practice operating system. In IT and the Nesco, we've just moved into the new Nesco building in Mumbai, and the IT team over the last couple of months have really gone out of their way to deliver the IT solutions to that really IT leading building that we've got in Mumbai. And I really want to thank you for doing that as well. And talking of Nesco, in terms of business services, the Mumbai-based team again have worked under really extraordinarily difficult circumstances with all of the delays that we've had on that project to deliver a first-rate building in Mumbai, which is Nesco. In human capital, I think the thing that we shouldn't forget about human capital is the way in which the team works together every year to deliver those increment letters that everyone that gets them takes for granted. But there's a huge, massive effort that goes on well into the night on many occasions to deliver the letters for all of our staff, basically ensuring that they're correct first and every time. In corporate communications, what I've seen in the last year has been particularly pleasing has been the design team that sits in corporate communications. I get some fantastic feedback through Nandini around the way the practice regard the work that's been done. Extraordinary hours being worked, but more importantly, just great quality that's being produced. And last but by no means least, in Office of General Counsel, OGC, what Sanjeev's team has been really driving there has been a concept of being a trusted business advisor, sitting side by side in partnership with the practice in delivering great outcomes in terms of helping them navigate the difficult legal things that come up on a day-to-day basis in working with our clients. So those are just a few of the examples. There's many more, so I haven't missed people out deliberately, but fantastic examples of where customer centricity is really making a difference. So in closing, really what I wanted to say again was thank you for giving up the time for coming here today to invest your time in customer centricity. I think you'll find it worthwhile. But as with all of these training programs, you'll only get out of it what you put into it. So I'd encourage you to be open today, to be giving today, and to be learning today. And I think you'll have a wonderful time.